Oh man, the markets are getting destroyed again. It's about 9:40. Markets just opened here on the East Coast, and we have the Russell down over 2%. The Nasdaq's down 1.7. The S&P's down 1.4, as the Dow is down 1%, and we have the VIX up over 5 here again as the markets just open. So we got to break down what I'm seeing here on these charts. We're going to go over SPY, Triple Q. We're going to go over Bitcoin and Ethereum and some stocks that I'm looking at. So sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee, and let's just get into the video. And by the way, if you all find value, hit that like button and feel free to subscribe. It really helps me out overall in the algorithm. So let's take a look. SPY again is down 1.4% right now, as we have it pretty much giving back all of the gains from yesterday. Well, maybe not all the gains, but if I pull up the 5-day chart, you guys can see yesterday we were at, well, forget yesterday. Where did we close the day before? The day before, we closed at about 363, and then we ran yesterday to about 372, and now look at where we are. We're at $365. Let me tell you, we're closer to the close from not yesterday, but the day before. We're closer to that than we are from the highs from yesterday. So it looks like we're giving back a lot of the gains from yesterday. And if we start getting under 364, 363, and under that point, we're going to be giving back all of the gains from yesterday. And if you all remember, the pre-market low from yesterday was at 358 on SPY, and on Triple Q, let's pull that up, it was right around, right around 269 to about 270. So, and mind you, Triple Q, look at this, is actually testing the closing price from not yesterday, but the day before. That was right around 274-ish. That's where we are now, as Triple Q's down about 2% in the first 10 minutes here of, as the markets just opened up. A lot of the selling did start getting very nasty in the pre-market, and now clearly it's accelerating as the markets have officially opened. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. You know, we're clearly on the 5-day chart giving back a lot of the gains. Well, pretty much now all the gains on Triple Q and SPY is giving back a lot of the gains. And it's very obvious that on the 10-day chart, if I pull it up, we're getting rejected at the top of this range that we've been talking about on this channel, right? We've talked about 372, 373, and that's why I had my alert at 375. A mark is at or above alert. I think I mentioned this on my night video on YouTube yesterday. You know, if this thing were to take out 375, that would be good for the bulls, but obviously we failed at that point again. Even in the pre-market today, we failed at about 372. So clearly we're failing to break out of there for the past couple of days, and now we're gunning for, it looks like, the lower 360s again. Maybe we even break that on SPY and go and test the pre-market low from yesterday, like I said, which was right around 358. And Triple Q, you guys can see on the 10-day chart, failing at about 280, the upper end of this range that we've been calling out. Now it's back under the moving averages. It's now about to break 270. Well, there we go. It just did break 274, and now it looks like it's getting awfully close to those lows from the pre-market yesterday, being about 270. So, yeah, just like that, guys, just like that. I mean, we saw a nice move yesterday, just like that. Selling is coming in again. It's crazy. You know, we have little glimpses of light, little glimpses of green, and then the reality hits that we're in a bull market or a bear market. The bear market reality smacks us in the face, and we're back in the downtrend. Just like, well, I mean, even yesterday we were still in the downtrend, but now it's looking like it wants to take the lows out. That's what I'm trying to say here. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. And if you want some free stocks from Moomoo, use my link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. Deposit at least $100 and you get 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. And you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. Again, all those are linked right down below. And let's continue here. So with that being said, let's go over to Webull. Let's pull up Webull and see what's going on in the crypto markets. Because, again, we just saw stocks. They're not looking good. The VIX is up 7%. What's going on here with Bitcoin? So Bitcoin is actually not doing that bad. It is down, but not as bad as the Russell and the Nasdaq. Bitcoin is currently down 1.4% in the past 24 hours, or however, yeah, that's how it's calculated, right? Past 24 hours. And it is down $280 on the day pretty much, right? And it's right around 19.1. And basically what I'm seeing right here on Bitcoin, this is what the daily chart. we can see it's pretty much been range bound, like I've said over the past couple of videos. Same with Ethereum. It's been roughly, I think, the past 10 days. It's been kind of in this sideways range. You all can see it here maybe on the 2-hour chart. Ever since it collapsed from 22,700, that was about 2 weeks ago, a little over that. Ever since it collapsed from there, really the past 10 days, it's been choppy, moving between 18.5 and about 19.5 to 20,000. And now it looks like we got rejected at 19.5 towards 20,000 again, and we're starting to gun for 19,000 as we speak. And probably by the looks of it, this is going to crack under 19, guys. And if it does, where's a prominent support here on the hourly chart that we're clearly seeing? It is 18.5. 18.6. That's probably where it's going to go. So, in my opinion, get ready for a little bit more downside here on Bitcoin, probably Ethereum as well. Yeah, look at this. This does not look good, technically. This is the hourly chart on Ethereum. You guys can see we failed at 1,400 multiple times over the past 10 days, multiple times. And yet again, 1,350 we failed. Now we're gunning for 1,300, right? And that's a big support. I'd say 1,280 to 1,300. And if that really were to break, if we broke under, let's say, the lows from a couple days ago, about a week ago, 1,220, 1,250 to 1,220. If we start breaking under there, guys, we're going to get a serious leg down. In my opinion, this is all my opinion on Ethereum. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys, about Ethereum, Bitcoin. And for me personally, you all know, I've said this time and time again, but if you didn't know, I have a very little bit of Bitcoin right now. No Ethereum. I've never really, I've traded it maybe a couple times, but I've never really owned Ethereum. Maybe I will at some point if it gets really beaten down and I want to take a gamble. But Bitcoin I own a very small amount of, as I did lock a ton of profits over the past, 2 years on, during the bull run. I think I did pretty well there on Bitcoin. I timed it pretty well, I'd say. And now I'm waiting for it to get back down. If it gets down to 10,000, maybe a little bit under that, I might consider getting back in. So here we are back on ThinkOrSwim. We're about 7 minutes in this video, guys, and the markets have gotten even worse. Holy smokes. Now we have triple Q down 2.5%. It is looking to for sure take the lows out now from yesterday pre-market. Look at this intraday. It's free falling right now. It's free falling. SPY probably free falling. Well, it is free falling as well. Look at that. Oh my God. This is the intraday, guys. This thing is getting freaking destroyed. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Russell's now down almost 2.7%. VIX is up 8%. Metals are down. I mean, this is just a freaking disaster. And I believe later today, we have Nike's earnings. Holy crap. Why is this chart spazzing out? That's my bad, guys. Sorry about that. Later today, we have, what did I say? Nike, right? And if you guys take a look, Nike's chart does not look good at all, I'd argue. We just hit a fresh low, actually. Well, that was yesterday. We hit 94 bucks. Then we had a bit of a rally towards, where did it go? From 94 to about... yesterday we hit almost 100, and now just like that, we're back at 96. So Nike's after the bell here. I'm going to be watching it. Although I do not own Nike, I'm still going to be watching the stock as it's probably the biggest company reporting this week. I think it is. We don't have any crazy companies this week. So really Nike is, I'd say, in the spotlight. I'm going to be watching that very closely. What else do we have moving today? Nothing much. I mean, we don't have anything in the green, really. Visa, which is one I think I mentioned in a recent video as being very oversold. It still is oversold. In fact, we just hit a fresh low earlier this week at about 174 on Visa. And I'm still sticking to the point that I was mentioning that I think if we start getting back over 180, 185, we might get a relief rally on Visa. Momentum could take us from there. But seriously, with these markets looking how they are, that's not coming until we get some sort of stabilization in the short term on SPY and triple Q, which right now we are not seeing any freaking signs of that. So markets are not looking good this morning, guys, whatsoever. We're going to wrap the video up here. Just wanted to do a little quick update on the first, 10, 15 minutes of trading. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Join my Patreon if you want. Check it out. Link down below. And if you haven't gotten your 15 stocks from Moomoo or your 12 stocks from Webull yet, what are you doing? Those are also linked down below. And with that being said, cheers, guys. I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.